Guys, hello everyone. Today let's create an animation of a sprite appearing with a liquid effect in Procreate Dreams. Let's go. Let's create a new file. I select widescreen from the templates, in the settings frames per second to 15 and duration to 3. Click empty. Okay, first we need a PNG image of a Sprite bottle. I saved it to my photo in advance. Accordingly, click on the plus, select the photo, and select the file we need from the gallery. Click Add. It is important that the picture is in PNG format, without a background, so that you can add masks to it. So, let's center it and edit its size. In order to center it evenly, you can hold down the canvas with your finger while moving and guides will appear. So, let's go to the first frame. Call the Action panel. Click Move, Move and Scale. Then go somewhere to the 10th frame and set a keyframe. Now go back to the first, and move our picture beyond the canvas to the left, with the finger held down so that it moves exactly to the left. Now click on 3 points, select Edit, Anchor, and move the point around which we will rotate the figure. Move it to the very bottom, approximately in the center, and click Done. Okay, now click on any of the corner points. We get an additional control for rotating the figure. And now rotate the bottle a little to the left, like this. This way, the bottle begins to appear. Now let's put a keyframe on the next one, and move the second keyframe closer to the beginning. Now we will make a small bounce. To do this, we will also do rotation, but to the right just a little, and add another keyframe. Make a slight turn to the left here. Let's see what we got. Now do the same thing so that the bottle flies to the right. Put a keyframe somewhere between the first and second seconds. Put another keyframe on the next frame. And here the bottle begins to move. First, we make a small turn to the left, as a counteraction. Now, somewhere around the second second, we set the keyframe and, holding our finger, move the bottle beyond the boundaries of our canvas. Okay, and see what we got. Now we move on to creating liquid forms. Let's create a new track. And on the timeline, we select the moment when the bottle has almost stopped moving. This is a small turn to the left. We switch to Draw and Paint mode. I have prepared the colors in advance. At first, we will have yellow. I choose Studio Pen. And now we draw the appearance of liquid areas frame by frame. On this frame, we draw small shapes in random places on the bottle. On the next frame, we increase the number of areas and sizes. For now, I am just drawing an outline. We will fill it with color later. Over time, we increase the shapes more and more, add new areas. We need to make it so that the figure is eventually filled completely with yellow. Since we will then make a mask, now the outline should not repeat the outline of the bottle so clearly, we draw approximately. Okay, let's speed up a little here. I gradually increase the shapes, fill the entire bottle, and at the end, leave small areas that gradually fade away. When the main shape already follows the outline of the bottle, I duplicate it to draw the dots that gradually fade away, so as not to redraw the outline again. So let's see what we got. Okay, it turns out as we intended. Let's apply full duration on the last frame. Now let's move on to filling the shapes. Just drag the color to the desired shape and repeat this for each frame. At the moment, Procreate Dreams still has a bug with filling. When we fill the shape, you can see a thin transparent outline that remains at the junction of the stroke and fill. This really annoys me, so I manually go through this again to fill this outline. I really hope that this will finally be fixed in the next updates. Okay, let's speed up again now. Now we go to the timeline, and in the timeline edit mode, we group all the frames. Then long tap on the group, select the menu item mask, clipping mask. Now we have made it so that our colored shapes do not go beyond the outline of the bottle. I found several artifacts where the bottle is shining through in the wrong places. Let me quickly fix this now. And watch the preview. At the end, it looks a little strange now, but we will finish the end of the animation later. Let's move on to the second liquid layer. Create a new track and select the second color. Mine is green. Collapse the flipbook panel. Next, look for a frame where the bottle is filled with yellow about halfway and begin to draw small shapes in the same direction as yellow. Now we repeat the same thing as for the yellow contours, gradually increasing the shapes, combining some, creating some. Our task is to fill the entire bottle with green. You can also leave small areas that will gradually fade away and catch up with the main direction. Let's speed up a bit here until we fill the entire bottle with a green outline. Here I also duplicate this layer and finish drawing parts of the catching up small splashes. So the next frame after the bottle is completely filled. We draw the disappearance of the color. We choose a different direction from the bottom up. In principle, everything is also by analogy here. We first draw small shapes that gradually increase in size, and there are also more of them. Let's take a little break here and go to the layer with the group where the yellow color is. As soon as the green completely fills the figure, we no longer need the yellow color, so let's cut the group so that it does not interfere with our drawing. Great. Let's go back to the frames and continue drawing the reduction of the shape. You can also leave small splashes that will gradually catch up with the main part. Great. Let's now see how it looks in the preview. Now the part where we have a yellow fill is cut off a little roughly, but this will be corrected after we add color. Now we move on to filling the green areas. Everything is similar to the yellow ones. We fill it, and I also go over the outline to remove the bug with the transparent outline when filling. Now we go to the timeline. Also group the figure and apply mask, clipping mask. We see that due to the fact that the yellow group does not continue under the green one, part of the animation has disappeared. Let's extend the animation until the end of the green one and simply cut the yellow layer inside the group itself. Finally, let's look at the preview of what we got. So guys, today we created together with you such a spectacular, dynamic, liquid animation, combining it with a photo. I hope you found it interesting or useful today. Be sure to tag me on Instagram if you draw something based on my video tutorials. See you in the next videos. Bye everyone!